Hello, my listener. My name is Ambrose. Today we are going to continue our series of lecture in computer study that I'm led to take. We are starting from elementary, as I stated, and this elementary area is for basic, for those who don't really understand computer, who don't even know computer at all. So if you are not in this category, you can still listen until we fully start the lecture. So today I am going to start with some basic courses under elementary of computer, which is we are going to talk about definition of computer, soft copy versus hard copy, and some other thing that we are going to cover up today. Okay, then these are some of the course outline I am going to cover up in this elementary of computer before we finally enter the main program, which is Microsoft Word. Okay, so I will advise you try to connect with us so that you will get more update for any program regarding this course. Okay, all right, so let's get started. First, we need to discuss what is computer. This is very computer I'm using, so I want to discuss what computer is all about, and after then I'm going to talk about what is device. Then also talk about hard copy and soft copy. The purpose of this lecture, or starting from scratch, is that it will equip you for this lecture, to make you have a balance, and in case maybe you come in contact with any lecture or any topic like this in anything, in any courses regarding computer lecture, you should be able to defend yourself. So all you need is just for you to have a laptop and a desktop, then biro and a book for the purpose of this course, so that you can be able to jot every single thing we are going to say. Okay, let's begin. So today I am starting with these three topic. All right, under elementary of computer. All right, that is the basic. Okay, so I believe you must have been hearing the word device, or maybe you bought something somebody can refer it as device. So in computer, the word device refers to any machine or computer equipment that one that cannot function without light, or that depends on electricity before functioning. Those things we refer them as a device. Okay, the reason why we refer them as device, because those computer equipment cannot function without light. So because they cannot function without light, we refer them as device. Example, like let me list some of them here. We have EG, we have bulb, okay, we have blender, electric blender, then we have a TV set, then we have handset, Then we have refrigerator. Okay. Sorry about that. We have refrigerator. Then and any other related equipment that you have at home that you knew within yourself that cannot function without light, we refer them as a device. And I explain why we refer them as device. The purpose of this the reason why I'm explaining this device is that in case you come in contact with the word device when you are reading some textbooks regarding computer study, you should be able to understand what I mean the word device. Okay. Alright, then another one again I want to talk about is what is computer. What is this computer is all about? Let us see the definition of this computer. Now, according to my definition I typed here, computer may be defined as an electronic device. Remember what we said before, device. Okay? And here again we say computer may be defined as an electronic device or machine. Remember that is used to accept data through input unit, process unit, store data, and produce out result through output medium known as information. Okay, I want to explain this definition. If you open some computer textbooks, you may come in contact with the word machine or device, because according to what we have here, computer may be defined as an electronic device or machine that is used. If it's a machine, then what is it used for? It's used to accept data through input medium. After accepting, it processes it. Let us explain this definition I wrote here properly. Number one, we discover that it's an electronic device or machine, which is this number one. That is, it's a machine. That is, it's a machine, or the computer we are talking about is a machine that cannot function without light. Please, the computer is a machine that cannot function without light. It's recognized as a machine. It's recognized as an equipment. This computer the computer study we want to talk about, we are discussing, cannot function without light. So that's what I mean by electronic device or machine. It's described as an electronic device or machine that cannot function without light. Number two, which is this one. Okay, let me bold it way. That accept data through input medium or unit. That is, the computer is a machine. It's a machine that accept data through input medium or unit. What do I mean by accepting data? For instance, I gave you something. I said, please have this 20,000 naira. Normally, as a human, you can accept it through your hand, or you can even nod your head to signal to the other party that you have accepted it, or can even use your mouth to accept it by telling the person thank you. So what we are trying to explain is that this computer of a thing, it accepts digit, it accepts data. How it used to accept data is through input medium. Like for instance, the medium, if I type Ambrose, you can see it accepts this A. Let me wipe it again. If I type A, it accepts it through this keyboard, this very keyboard you are seeing. So it accepts this data, this very digit I input now, through this keyboard. Okay, so that's what I mean by that accept data through input medium. So example of the medium that computer used to accept data, it can accept through keyboard. Let me list them here. Accept through keyboard, mouse, scanner, etc. Alright, so this is how, these are some of the medium in which the computer used to accept data. Now, I want you to take note. If I type A, what it happened that it did not accept it? Or what of if you accept it and did not process? So first, accepting must take place. Please take note. For this computer to process this A to be in this form is because it has already accepted it. I type A, it accepted it. I type M, it accepted it. I type B, it accepted it. I type R, it accepted it. What if it rejected? So that is why I said and after accepting, forget how it's very, the way it's showing now is very the thing when you type AM B, it processes very fast. It's because it has already been accepted. So what we are trying to say is that accepting must take place before the computer processes it to be in this form. So assuming the computer has not accepted this digit, or I put 200, now this digit I type now, it has accepted it before it processes. So after accepting, first the computer needs to accept, and after accepting, it processes it on its own. So you are not in charge of this processing unit. You are not in charge. You are not fully in charge of this, what I'm typing now. If I type yes, you are just typing, but you are not in charge of the processing side. You are not in charge of this processing side. Just like you planted something, maybe something like maize, or maybe any other thing you planted on the soil. You are not in charge to make sure that the crop comes up. So first, accepting must take place before it processes. Alright, then we have another one again, which is store data. Yes, the computer we are talking about, which is this computer, there is a physical part unit in it. There is a physical part in this very computer, which we are going to discuss in this course of the study, on how to save data in your computer. So it is the computer we are talking about is capable to store information only if the user wishes to. Okay, that is, you can decide not to save information in your computer after you finish what you are doing. For instance, I type this job, I can decide not to save it. So that's what I said. The computer we are talking about is capable to store information. If it's capable to store information, it now depends on you whether you want to store it or not. But the computer is capable to store large information. We have number 5, which is and produce, correct it, output results. Sorry about that. Output result through it produce output result through output medium known as information. Okay, now the computer we are talking about, at the end of all, is going to give birth to information through the output medium. So that is to say, at the end of all, first, after you finish imputing, because it comes through this way, imputing, it comes through imputing part, it process and comes out from the output side. Remember I told you that you are not in charge of this side. Okay, so this is how information pass before it becomes information. So a letter gave birth to information through output medium, which is printer. Okay, e.g. printer. So this is our definition of computer. Don't forget that I told you that it's an electronic device that is used to accept data through input medium or through input unit, and after that it process, store data, and produce output result known as information. The other one I want to talk about is hard copy and soft copy. In case you come across the word hard copy or soft copy, it will not be strange to you in this course of study. There's what to call soft copy versus hard copy. Well, hard copy refers to those unprinted data that has not been printed out from your device or from our device, as the case may be. Example like design certificate, picture in your computer or in your phone, we refer them as soft copy. People also call it soft copy information. For instance, let me show example. Okay, let me open this one. Now this one is a soft copy, example of soft copy. This one is called soft copy information or soft copy. Somebody can come to your office. Let's say you have a cyber cafe, and the person will say, please, I want to print a job. I have a job in my flash. I have a soft copy information I want to print. So you should be able to know what soft copy is all about. So these are some of the information that individual can refer as soft copy. So soft copy refer to those unprinted data that has not been fully or that has not been printed out from our device or from your computer. So as long you have not been printed this very information on the screen to become the hard form, we refer them as hard copy. It could be that you have it in your phone, exam question, maybe already typed job, project job, we refer them as soft copy. Okay, why the hard copy of it? Alright, why the hard copy refer to those printed, that is the opposite of soft copy, those printed data from our device through printer. So if I print out this very picture from our computer through printer device, because I can hold it, as long as I can hold that thing, we refer them as hard copy information. But if I cannot hold it with my own physical hand, so we call them soft copy information. Alright, so even if you are touching it, even if you are using your hand to touch it in your screen, let's assume this laptop I'm using is a screen touch, that is not physical touch, we'll call that one soft touch. Alright, so by God's grace, I believe you understand what I mean by soft copy versus hard copy, and the definition of this computer, and what is device. Alright, thank you very much. Please stay connected with us, and so that any update on this program you will be aware. Thank you very much. Stay safe and God bless you.